Welcome, stream elements.
Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Starry night, starry night. A loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky. It's a promise. Let's protect our home together.
A falling star deserves no home.
For a starlight night, home lies with the wishes of the people.
Can't beat a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang knows.
Huh?
Bang knows. Bang who knows.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water
I
on the canvas of the night sky.
apologies for the wait. Apologies for the wait.
It
Yeah, forgot. Una memento, una memento, una memento, una memento. Okay. We haven't finished the story yet, so I'm gonna pick up where we left off. If we crash here, which would be very ideal and awesome. We crashed. We crashed before you can even start. Oh, okay. Is that kind of day to day? Anyway, I did get caught up with something yesterday, so I had to go and cut it off, like, pretty early. Now, I was nearly finished with the story, because it seems like that was, like, a considerable amount that I missed out on. Okay, can we not crash, and then actually just... Okay, we didn't crash.
Finally, it's over. Arya, how is my singing? Angels of Delusion isn't gonna fall apart before Gilded Carrot Day, right? No, you did great, Suna. And honestly, only you can sing that part with the right emotion.
You're just as patient with Suna as ever, Arya. If you ask me, your performance did have a few rough spots.
Yay.
Where? When? Did I go off key? Oh, how many times?
It was just some breathing issues.
Nangong, you're scaring me again. And don't tell me how to sing. I'm not listening to you. Arya's the real pro. Where? When? Did I go off key? Oh, how many times?
It was just some breathing issues.
Nangong, you're scaring me again. And don't tell me how to sing. I'm not listening to you. Arya's the real pro.
No, I'm not really. Well, that's true. Arya's singing never has rough spots, especially not with her breath control.
Okay.
Oh, right. I brought these tickets we promised to give the manager.
Ah, it's finally my turn. Let's see what's different about the tickets you got me.
Take a look and you'll see. Ta-da! This one's a special edition for our very special audience.
Yep, and it's got stickers of all three of us on it.
Those losers.
There can be 100
If you 100 people in the room and 99 don't believe in you,
But I had
this one incredible talent with me. He said,
Welsh
honey, you snapped. And what about it? A crowded room with empty faces. Record sales with the other stands in their places.
Can I breathe?
Can I breathe?
Can I breathe?
Can I breathe?
My father's.
Or
Why am I just a flopping tease?
Talented, brilliant,
Suddenly, pretty incredible, amazing, so spectacular, creativity ever done before. Unafraid of reference or not reference. Put it in a blender, sugar, vomit, eat it, give birth to it. Thank you. Anyway, hi y'all. Well, I'm doing the story that I left out yesterday because, well, something came up. Also, the game crashed midway, so I couldn't continue. I had to go and end it there. But, I'm here. I'm back. I'm present. I'm continuing.
Suna designed them herself. Ever since we decided to do a Gilded Carrot Day show at 404, you two managers have seen a lot of our embarrassing moments.
Anyway, as you know, I do get easy attached to like characters in this game as soon as I read the story. Now, for the past patch, however, one character kind of rubbed me off the wrong way, and I couldn't have gone attached to her. Now, Xiao, on the other hand, somewhat. I like BC a lot. I like Angel's Delusion a lot. I gotta have them all, man.
Nangong! What I mean is, you managers have helped us so much. Big things, small things. You even ended up being the first to witness our new song.
The first to witness their new song? Oh, she means that sheet music that practically broke Wise's nose.
Oh.
Which is why these two special tickets are meant for our most special supporters.
Oh, it's so cute. I'll accept it on my brother's behalf.
Mm-hmm. And now I need to go sell the rest. Those two who pushed Suna into performing earlier, they'll buy tickets, right?
I expect they'll buy tickets. They work for a, logistics company. They're probably off for Gilded Carrot Day.
Yeah.
Logistics company. Logistics. What is it, Suna? From the look of her, she's probably just remembered those 22 tickets we sold on the website. Once the companies go on break, nothing's gonna get sent out. Oh, you totally realized and didn't warn me! Oh, fine. I'll deal with it tonight the second I get home.
I will say her dub voice act is actually really good. I love her so much. What the hell? Actually, all of these are really good. All three of them really good. Oh.
Where? When? Did I go off key? Oh, how many times? It was just some breathing issues. Nangong, you're scaring me again. And don't tell me how to sing. I'm not listening to you. Aria's the real pro. I guess now I fulfilled everything Wishing Sprite and Banya Shifu warned me about.
What do you mean? Why are you suddenly bringing those two up?
Just like Wishing Sprite said, I'm protecting what we cherish and keeping my friends safe. And Banya Shifu reminded me not to cause those closest to me to stumble.
I understand what he completely said.
I've realized my earlier thinking was childish. If I just quit the Gilded Carrot Day debut outright, Nangong and Suna would be devastated. And if the show fell apart because the lead vocalist was missing, people would lose faith in Angels of Delusion. That would hurt Nangong and Suna deeply.
That's great! Arya, you finally get it. Angels of Delusion can't do this without you. We all have to pull together and prep for the show.
No, what
Welcome,
I mean
I'll
is...
use _MP4.
That gives a stream at 2 a.m. I know. I think I've been like streaming at 8 times. Most because I have like stuff to do in the meantime, and then yeah.
Look, manager. I encouraged Suna to do the demo show. She sang beautifully. She could absolutely take the lead. Now, I know for sure. Even without me, Nangong and Suna's Gilded Carrot Day show will go just fine.
Hey, wait. That's not right, is it? I don't think the Wishing Sprite or Banyue Shifu meant anything like that.
But that is the best solution. The abnormal signals in my logic core have been making my whole system unstable. An unstable construct can't give the audience joyful delusions and doesn't belong on stage. And I can't let the girls worry about me at the most important moment. All that's left is finding a natural excuse. Something that lets them accept my leaving. It might feel sudden, but they'll understand in the end.
Really good skipping all the banners until Banyue rerun. M6 Banyue, here I come. Reels. You know, to be fair, with how Banye's been a lot more relevant, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually were to make him rerun pretty soon. Like, even if it's like a Angel's Delusion patch, they do take a lot of attention to like the rest of the cast. Yeah, because low-key, my delusions. I mean, delusions. But actually, I feel like they kind of are now trying to like avoid what they did in like the last patch. Because let's be honest, the last patch, even though it was like the final, like the finale of like the entirety of season 2, it felt like a nothing burger. Oh no, it was a something burger, but it felt obligatory. With the added function of, hey, here's like this one character that we're just gonna make sure it is like the most relevant thing in the entire story. I can't tell you how bad it was with like with last patch though. It was like I feel like Banyue, the way they're treating him now, he might rerun soon. Pretty soon. Not like 5 years in the like 2 like or whatever, right? But uh-oh.
No, Arya, don't do this!
Shh, manager. When Xiaoyan mentioned Cersei earlier, I saw your reaction. If I'm right, you helped Miss Cecilia keep that secret. So, could I ask you to keep one for me? You're the only person during my remaining time in Angels of Delusion that I've hidden nothing from. Arya, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Are you going to check how many tickets I sold? No, I just wanted to ask, how are you feeling now? To be frank, I am a little sad. After all, Miss Cecilia kept something that big from me.
Then, let's go back now.
Of course. If we don't get back and practice properly, the Delulus who just bought tickets are going to watch us fall apart on Gilded Carrot Day. Oh, you're right! We have to get back right now!
That's not good. Oh, no! My chat! My stuff! Give me a second. Refresh this. Okay, that's working now. And then the view account. game crashed. Okay. I'm trying to fix my stuff now. I don't know why it's so okay. Ah, give me a second. Where is it? 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 There you are. Okay. Refresh that. Okay. It's back again. It's back again. It's back again. Don't worry about it. Okay. Wait, Ross, if you're getting M6 binary, what are you running him with?
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
Wait! Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
Pretty adorable. What the hell? What the hell?
Heading out for inspiration? Let's go!
Team Polychromes. Now she's back. That's actually kind of cute. Wait, that's kind of cute. What the hell? This area over here. Oh wait, no, it's actually kind of bugged. But it don't seem to be. Peculiar. Okay, now it's actually because yesterday there was like no NPCs at all. But he seemed present now. Okay.
Falling into Delusion Field!
Then
Huh? What's going on outside?
Sounds lively out there. Are they running some kind of Gilded Carrot Day special event?
I'll go check.
Oh, was it just me, or was Arya avoiding my gaze just now?
She probably has something she wants to say to you, but doesn't know how. So, if you have something to tell Arya, now's a pretty good time.
Nangong, how did you know?
Miss Cecilia, that thing you've been holding back, you have to tell Arya.
I'm back. Looks like some kind of network issue on 6th Street. Everyone out there looked super worried.
The network is down? I didn't notice.
I haven't got a single new message alert in a while. I almost thought that time itself had slowed down because of Suna's performance.
That kind of bullet time only happens in cartoons. No way it'd happen here at 404.
Turn now.
I'm getting a ton of weird messages here. Is this a scam or... Sorry, I need to hurry back. Connection's terrible. I've totally lost the signal.
Oh, I can't believe I got disconnected right at the cliffhanger. What on earth did she see? Oh, man! That was so close to breaking the record! Looks like I can't pay online. What should I do?
What's going on? Don't tell me Fairy actually turned on that full force mode. Why is Fairy? What's going on here? Well, 6, open the door!
Invalid command.
Command? Since when do we use commands here?
Belle, you're finally back! Barbaric lower life forms.
What's going on? What? What in the world?
Long story short, an unknown intelligent entity is trying to breach the HDD. Cracking hub node. Access override progress 65.8%.
An unknown AI attack? What about Fairy?
Yes, Master. I'm here.
Master, how pathetically servile.
Oh. Oh my god.
A simple attack like this, and your data stream's already in complete disarray. Did you call yourself the strongest Fairy?
There you know.
Installation complete. I'm Yokai. Pleased to meet you.
It was Yokai.
Well, Fairy. You aren't that impressive after all, huh?
Welcome, Yuku Teko.
Hey, Yuki. Also, mind you, they did update Fairy's like you know, stuff. But now they made like one for like Yokai.
Aw, why so quiet? Still hard at work building that firewall brick by brick, getting ready to cut off my escape route?
Oh my gosh. Again? Okay. Yeah, I knew it. It was Yokai. Second. Again. Okay, Iku, I kinda like Angel's Legion now. They're really cute. Oh. Like an endurance sense. This is like a way better story than like last patch, low key. I kid you not, they're really, really good. Like, in terms of writing. What do you mean by crash? Why am I crashing? Bro, yeah, I guess we are crashing, both in-game and out of the game. What the hell, what the hell? Yeah, but like, actually, low-key, the children. So, and mind you, okay, to be fair, like, Sun and Skin is like bait. But it's... I kid you not, you're not gonna find any Scatgon, like, agenda. Yeah, I know. But I think it's like best case scenario for like both, like all three of them. They are very good characters. They're very well written, and on top of that, they don't give you. Oh, it's not like energy. Like,
Well, Fairy.
now we're back.
Impressive after all, huh? Aw, why so quiet? Still hard at work work building that firewall brick by brick, getting ready to cut off my escape route? Guess I'd better watch myself. I mean, how many AIs out there would put in this much effort playing housekeeper for 2 illegal proxies like you do?
Ah, you freeze! Okay, again? Guy, I don't even know if I'm gonna kill this story. Okay. Yes! It's 3 now! It's been 3! I don't get it! Literally! Why are we crashing? Okay. Maybe we don't crash, and maybe I actually have like a stable enough stream. Because I want to actually finish the story before we actually start the Soul Link. It's about to take an hour over like the normal time.
Well, Fairy.
Okay.
Aw, why so quiet? Guess I'd better watch myself. I mean,
We've always worked with Fairy as equals, partners bound by an agreement, and we're not illegal proxies.
that last part is debatable.
Welcome,
But we're clearly
Streamlabs.
not as egregious as certain unlawful intruders.
PC, yeah.
Fairy's favorite low-end life forms are trying so hard to feel important again. But an agreement? You humans really think something like that counts as a bond between partners?
Notice, back-end defense protocols restored. Scanning for active AI units. Scan complete. 0 units detected.
Obviously, there's no way I'd set foot in here for real. For an AI, the connection here is about as fast as a mining pit inside Lemnian Hollow. Installation complete. Was that a good impression?
Lemnian Hollow mining pit? You're that intelligent entity!
Your references are terribly vague, hardly efficient communication between intelligent entities. But I can answer you clearly and precisely. Yes. Talking to humans is always so dull. Let's see. Maybe there's something in my trophy list that can wake us all up. Here we go. 2 AHOLO type constructs, a construct public security officer, and a little bamboo named Lockspring.
Lockspring? What's your connection to the creator?
Yeah. Died. It came out. And went rampant. That makes sense.
That interview's over. No further comments.
Historical record comparison complete. Independent high-intelligence data entity detected within Lockspring. Confirmed as intelligent entity, Yokai.
You're so slow. My trophy list is way too long. Can't even scroll through it all. But honestly, even just these should be enough to make you remember me. Don't you think, Fairy?
Abnormal process cleanup mode activated.
I hope he doesn't care. Like, get out.
Kicking me out already? Fine.
Notice, residual abnormal process data cleanup nearing completion.
See you on Gilded Carrot Day, Fairy. And your 2 masters. Don't forget to watch the special performance I've got lined up. Is it really gone?
It's unbothered queen. We love Harry.
Notice, abnormal process data purge at 100%. Maximum suppression mode activated for deep level cleaning.
That mode feels really familiar. Hold on, Fairy, have you been hogging the entire block's bandwidth this whole time?
Seems likely. And if I'm hearing correctly, the complaints outside are louder than when you first got back.
Deep cleaning complete.
According to Yokai, it's at least aware of Lockspring and the Creator.
and is behind the recent incidents involving rogue intelligent construct citizens. But I was under the impression yokai had already been handled during the commission you just completed.
Judging by how things turned out, I guess the job failed? And honestly, since yesterday morning, way too much has happened.
To keep a $1.50 with you, we had this kind of stuff throughout season 2, except for like the first chapter. It's usually like, oh, this guy's behind behind the screen, and it's like very just like maybe like, you know, being there, like being a tiny bit present. We haven't had this in season 2. It's kind of crazy. This is like the first few moments that we get like actual interactions between the two of them as proxies. Bro, I'm so glad we're out of Wi-Fi Peninsula. I mean, I get it. Might not be like, I mean, we can call it good story writing, bad story writing, whatever. This was like kind of like this was basically what made season 1 special anyway. Whatever.
I can't tell whether you want my analysis or just want me to suffer alongside you.
Okay.
No worries. That's what I'm here for. So much has happened with intelligent entities. Yokai admitted to some of it, but... yeah, help me sort this out, Wise.
Then simply put, the intelligent entity suspect wanted by public security is yokai. Still at large, and openly claiming it intends to disrupt the lighting ceremony. Arya's current state could have been caused by yokai, or it could just be a result of those 2 constructs in the hollow. As for the wishing sprite, there's no confirmed link yet. I just realized, you've seen Arya talk to the wishing sprite, right?
The day I ran into Astra, Arya played me some of what the wishing sprite said to her. That one didn't sound like yokai, but the later one, I'm fuzzy on.
That he had. Honestly speaking, yeah. Actually, it was a collective hallucination. Past 2.1. Everything else were blur. Just a whole blur. But I will give credit where credit is due. Excluding 2.5. Excluding 2.5, because I do not find it as like a worthwhile conclusion or whatever. Like, fine, the fight's there, it's present, it happened, or whatever, despite the fact that, again, I'm gonna have to make this complaint, I'm gonna have to make this complaint multiple times. Barely any other character within the story that's not Zhao, Ye Shiyuan, maybe Yi Zhuan, and that's pretty much it. And like maybe Lockspring too, who was like present. None of them got to be characters. And I didn't say Ye Xingguang because basically it was a whole Ye Xingguang patch. That's it. Like let's get this out there. It's a whole Ye Xingguang patch. It was Ye Xingguang show. In more ways than one. Even if it was like it bled into 2.4 as well, with the obligatory date that you had, and then the extra 4 that you got to do as in like a whole event, and if you wanted polychromes, you gotta do that. I low-key do not know what Ye Zhuan did in the story lore. Basically, basically she was with the mayor. Because for 3 patches straight, for 2 patches straight, she actually wasn't in Wi-Fi Peninsula. She had to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula because the mayor needed her for stuff, right? And then it was like implying that, oh yeah, there's like this, you know, high level threat I had to go and deal with and stuff like that. But I had to go outside of like Wi-Fi Peninsula. So I left it for you guys to go and take over and stuff like that. Technically speaking, she did that during like 2.1 and maybe 2.2 because she was actually outside of Wi-Fi. And then she came back to help out. But 2.3, 2.4, she actually wasn't even in the story whatsoever, or she was barely present in it. Maybe like a voice clip or 2. And what happened? And guess what happens? If you don't have any Yi Zhuan to actually, you know, be able to glaze over, and Yi Zhuan glaze was like somewhat acceptable, somewhat. I mean, with her being like the whole sheep and stuff like that, it was somewhat acceptable. But it was Glaze in the end. Guess who you were left with? Ye Xinguang. Now, Ye Xinguang had to basically overtake 2 whole patches. No, a whole patch for herself. A whole patch for herself, which 2 of the focus characters couldn't even be, like, didn't have nearly enough writing, or sufficient amounts of writing, to be, like, you know, on par with something like this patch. Or, let's say, for example, Sons of Caledon, in a way, right? It was mostly just a Ye Xinguang shield patch. Now, regardless though, Dylan and Banyue are good, really well-written characters. I like, Krampus are still well-written. Maybe not Zhao. Actually, maybe Zhao is okay. Like, Zhao's just decently written. But Dylan and Banyue actually do have their moments, and they're really good moments. Even if, like, Dylan had, like, a very weird, unresolved plot point. Like, for what her role did, for what she served for her role, it was actually already really good, and I feel like the resolution was actually well delivered. Unfortunately though, it's a Ye Xinguang patch, and then we had another Ye Xinguang patch, and I think the fatigue got, like, basically skyrocketed. Because why else would it just be like, because you know what made 1.4 actually work compared to 2.5? 1.4 was a collective, like, you know, was, you know, reviewing the entire plot of season 1 as a collective, as a whole story. When it came down to, you know, chapter 1, like, you know, your connection as proxies and stuff like that within chapter 1, or like, you know, your connection with like Kun and Hez, because let's be honest, Kun and Hez had to do dealt with a case, the Vision case, right? Which, by the way, is related to Sarah. And Sarah is also, like, you know, one of the main antagonistic forces. And guess who ends up being, like, you know, one of the other antagonistic forces? Bringer. And you find out about this in the interlude of Chapter 2. Or, like, Chapter 2.5, when it comes down to, like, the PubSec story, right? And then the information about sacrifices, which you only find out just now when it comes to, like, Chapter 2. Yeah, and then chapter 3 with, you know, the connection with the mayor. Actually, no, you weren't connected with the mayor back then. But chapter 3 was like, you know, you trying to get alongside with the Hashimi family, right? Then chapter 4 with, you know, basically having your biggest bargaining chip, which is Perlman, right? And Perlman was like knocked out until he like recovered, and he was actually able to like talk, you know, basically fess up to the entire crime, like, oh no, it was Sarah and then Bringer that actually got me to do all this entire thing when it came down to like the Vision Corporation, stuff like that. Notice how every single chapter within that one season actually connected into something, right? Season 2 was just, you're in Wi-Fi Peninsula, a whole bunch of different things happen. Yes, they are connected with each other, but we don't dwell in it for too long anyway. So long as we actually, you know, make an interaction with this one character, that's pretty much it. And then it gets worse, because then they start showing one character and one character only. Also, they need to make Sarah into the big bad. Because, let's be honest, it was way more easier if we just got tired of the Exaltists. And just like, you know, basically got rid of them altogether. Like, it wasn't a finale, more so another pass to shield uh-oh. Okay, yeah, my stuff's frozen. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, reset my PC, which means I have to go and, like, build stream. Yeah, all for that aviation going to be abandoned next season, just like we were characters. Quite literally. But I think with that, at the very least, you can definitely say that this patch at least is a breath of fresh air in the sense of characters get to be characters. It was trying so hard to be like the, yeah, you're right. It was trying so hard to be the season 1 finale, but they hyper fixated on one single character that already got, like, that basically, that's essentially just Shill. And I think that's the biggest reason why I'm not a fan of like Asian Grunk as a whole. Like, I don't think I'm not like I'd actively find a Void Hunter I don't actually vibe with as a whole. Like, character writing wise, I don't exactly vibe with her. In a way, with how she's written, she's, I wouldn't say entirely dismissive, but she gets too overtly attached to you. They're trying to do something akin to like what Vivian was, but now they're kind of really close. And it's in the sense of like, hey, it's a Void Hunter, eyes on her, just her only. She's like the most important character in the entire season. You gotta focus on her and her only. That's it. That's all that's all that matters now. There's no build up to her, mind you. There's no actual full on build up. Nothing. Just nothing. Okay, alright. I have to reset my PC and then restart stream again. So BRB. I'll be right back. Trust and believe and trust.